Hi everyone, MAKYUNI here. In this video I'm gonna talk about Hololive Disper. No, we changed the name again. Oh yeah, Kroniical Disaster. And we might change the name again, so please stay tuned so you don't get lost. Sorry. Okay, but seriously, it's important that you stay until the end of this video if you can, since there is important info that could help keep the project alive. Your help is much appreciated and is one of the things that keeps the project going, so thank you. Before we continue, it's highly recommended that you play the second demo that will be released shortly after this video, if it isn't out already. You can find it on this channel or in my itch.io page. Please also stay tuned for any updates on the project on our Twitter page, on my Discord server, on this YouTube channel, or anywhere else. Okay, so, first of all, what is Kroniical Disaster? For those who don't know, it's a modification of a rhythm game called Friday Night Funkin', where me and my team tell an original story. What if there was a timeline where almost everyone in Hololive showed their worst side? You know, it's basically inspired by Masu's Myth Bad Ending animation, but for more members than just Myth. Basically, Ouro Kronii, the protagonist of this mod, does a little oopsie-daisy and ends up being directly involved in this bad timeline of Hololive. There is also involvement of characters from Friday Night Funkin', like boyfriend and girlfriend, but that might change. More details about that later. Now that we're done with that introduction, let's talk about the situation of the mod. This is very important. To begin with, why did we get a second demo out when we promised the full version 1 of the mod instead? Well, a lot has happened during development, but mostly due to direction changes and some development issues. We'll focus on the direction changes in a moment, but I want to focus on the development issues first, since this is what we mostly need your help with. Unfortunately, since we are a small team working on a rather big project, if one of the devs has issues, the whole project's development is in danger. We had some cases where devs, with big quotation marks, didn't work on anything at all, or didn't even respond, despite compromising to help with the project beforehand. I obviously don't hate these people, but I just feel kind of disappointed, since it's not what we agreed. It shows that what we need isn't just more devs, but rather more devs willing to help. There were other cases where devs would help, but unfortunately had some setbacks from life or whatever. These are totally understandable, and I can't blame them in that case. But the reality is that having more backup devs that could help when others are unavailable would surely keep the mod going and prevent it from going into development hell like it did for the latest release. This is why you got a demo that's still a bit buggy and not fully complete. We mostly ran out of coders at the end, since everyone had different issues. Let's hope that that changes for the next update. So yeah, this is a call for help. Your help. If you are a developer in any area, a musician, artist, pixel artist, 3D artist, coder, charter, voice actor, or especially voice actress, this might be your chance. I put emphasis on voice actress, since it would be better for us to find people who can do decent impressions of Hololive members. It might be better and less time consuming than sampling the real members. Plus, we obviously don't want to use AI. So if we can contact some people, that would be awesome. We will obviously be a bit selective with who gets in and who doesn't get in the team, but if you want to at least give it a try and apply, do it! Please check the description for more details about applying. I don't check my Discord DMs often, but maybe we can contact each other on my Discord server, and you can hang out there afterwards if you want to. Wait, you're not a developer of any kind or just can't help with that? You can still help us! I know it's cliché and everyone says it all the time, but believe me, it's absolutely true that it helps. If you can share this video and the project around, or know of anyone who can help us, we would really thank you. Sadly, the project isn't known much yet, so having more exposure would be great for us. Thank you. Now we move on to another important aspect of the game, and one of the main reasons why we got a demo 2 rather than a B1. I'm directing this project, and I recently came up with a thought that would change almost everything that we had planned. I wanted to remove Friday Night Funkin' from the equation. And yeah, we know that this is rather complicated, mostly because this is a Friday Night Funkin' mod. And as of right now, we don't have anyone capable of making this an original indie rhythm game, rather than a Friday Night Funkin' mod, so what are the plans now? This change would be ideal for me, but since it's not realistically possible right now, until we find anyone who can help with that, we'll keep it a Friday Night Funkin' mod for now. However, I'm still planning to make it less Friday Night Funkin' related. This might be a big change, some will like it, some will not. I'm planning to keep this exclusive to Hololive characters for the next update. This will obviously mean having some slight lore changes and such, but you most likely won't see boyfriend or girlfriend anymore. They died. Rest in peace. The reason for this change is not only that I got a bit tired of seeing BF everywhere, but also because I wanted to give this a more original direction. Similar to how Holofunk almost entirely removed Friday Night Funkin' stuff, to give the project more of a Hololive exclusive thing. Even though I need to have some faith on my direction, and I made my decision already, I would still like to know what you think of it. So if you can give any feedback in the comments, respectfully please, I will try my best to read it and at least keep it in mind. And once again, as always, thanks for your support. It is the fuel I need for this card to keep going. Thank you. And to conclude with this cry for help and maybe having a little motivation for you, here's some short, mysterious hype end screen. I promise I have some cool plans. This project probably won't be very long, but I would like to make it as epic as I can, while still enjoying making it, of course. So yeah, let's hope that things go well and we can see it out at its full potential eventually. Once again, thanks to you, thanks to the project team, and here's hoping for the best. I hope we'll see each other again soon.